Starting YouTube without a plan is one of the easiest ways to get frustrated and quit. And I'm saying it because this is what happened to me. I started YouTube with no plan, and here I'm still stuck on 500 subscribers after 4 years. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys mistakes I made when I started my YouTube journey, so you don't have to go through all of this. Do well to stick to the end because the last one will shock you. Now, before we get into these mistakes, honestly, when I started YouTube, I did not know what I wanted to do. I just decided to start posting video online without any plan, without any research, without nothing. And now this leads me to my first mistake that I made, starting without a plan. Yes, you know when they say if you do not plan you plan to fail, or if you don't plan you plan to fail, or if you don't plan you eventually fail. I don't remember how that saying goes, but that was exactly what happened to me, because when I started YouTube, I did not plan at all. I just dived into YouTube and I became overwhelmed at some point, and it led to a whole lot of mistakes as well, because I did not have a solid plan. And if you're thinking of starting YouTube, make sure you have a solid plan. Now, the second mistake I made was I started with the wrong mindset. Honestly, what was in my mind was just to come on YouTube and show my lifestyle and become popular and start making money off YouTube. But the truth is, when it comes to YouTube, that is not the case. It is very different. It is a very different ball game here on YouTube. You have to be strategic, you have to plan if you know you want to grow on YouTube and you want to start making money off YouTube. Now, my mindset was to come on YouTube, post my lifestyle, become a bit famous and start making money, which was a very wrong mindset. So if you have that mindset, please change your mindset. If you think that you want to start making money off YouTube in the next 2 months, change that mindset. Not saying it is not possible, but when you start with the mindset of money, it doesn't propel you to do more, because when you do it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then you not start making money, you eventually end up quitting, which is the case of so many people that start YouTube because they feel like they hear people say, oh, I'm living off YouTube is paying me so amounts. They just start believing that immediately they start YouTube, they start making money. And when you don't see the results that you're expecting in a very short period of time, you quit. The third mistake I made was being inconsistent. And now this is as a result of me not planning. That is why I was actually very inconsistent. If you go over my old videos, you will see that sometimes I will post just once in 3 months. There was a time I even went for a whole year I did not post anything on YouTube because I did not plan. I started with the wrong mindset, so I was very inconsistent. I became stuck. I was like, okay, what am I going to do next? I've posted my first 5 videos and nothing was happening. What am I going to do? I have tested the waters. At some point, I started doing movie reviews, reviewing BBNaija, so many other random things. I started talking random things on the channel because I did not plan. So the algorithm did not know where to push my videos to, and it made me very inconsistent. So inconsistency actually played its own role. I was on and off. I wasn't serious with YouTube. That is one mistake I made as well, and I hope you don't make that mistake. Another mistake I made was that I did not do my research. I did not do enough research at all. I was just seeing people that I liked watching their videos, and I just felt like, oh, I could do this thing. It is just to do this and edit videos and post. But YouTube is more than just doing it. It's more than just posting videos. If you do not research, okay, what works on YouTube? What kind of videos does YouTube push? What kind of videos can I do that would do well on YouTube? YouTube is a search engine. So many people come on here to find solutions to like a problem that they are facing. But I came here to be sharing my lifestyle. But what I didn't know is the people that I was watching at the time, the likes of CCME, Winnie's Kitchen, they had been teaching people over time. They had been teaching people, giving value, and now they've built a community that had become interested in their personal life, that wanted to know, oh, what's going on with this person, that had become interested in their journey, in their growth, because they saw these people when they started. They did not just come and start showing their lifestyle. Now it works on TikTok, Instagram. People just come vlog, showcase their lifestyle, and they are doing well. But with YouTube, it's a very different ball game. You have to be very entertaining for people to just watch your lifestyle, or you have to give value. So I didn't know any of this things. I didn't know anything about SEO. I didn't know anything about thumbnails, titles. I didn't have the slightest idea. I just would come up with anything in my head and I just throw it. I didn't test the waters properly when it comes to like SEO and doing my research on YouTube, which is something you should actually do, because YouTube is not like every other platform that you can just get overnight success. Right now, things are beginning to change. So people are just blowing up on their first videos. There is no one way to succeed on social media. You have to try different things. What may work for Mr. A may not necessarily work for Mr. B. There are some people that they post every single day and they are still not getting enough traction, whereas there's someone that will post once in a month and he gets enough traction. So yeah, we need to put this thing. So if you know you want to do YouTube, do your research. I would say do your research. Now, another mistake I made was that I focused a lot on aesthetics rather than giving value. I really just wanted to be in a nice background. I wanted to have a nice background. I did not care what it is I was saying. I did not care what it is that my audience were going to watch. I did not care if I was giving value. I was just overwhelmed with, oh, I need to be in a beautiful place. I need to have a beautiful background before I can be able to sit down and do a video and post. You know, all of these things are things that most people focus on right now, which is not the main thing. We need to focus more on giving value rather than just posting our daily lives for people to just see. When it comes to short form content, fine, you can easily do all of that because people would resonate to you. But if you want to really work on YouTube, focus on value, not the aesthetic. Some people would, at the time, if my hair was not freshly made, I would not do YouTube videos. My hair has to be freshly made. I'll have my nails done. But right now, my nails are quite chapped. My nails are chapped, and if I did not show you, you wouldn't know. I focused on all of these things rather than focusing on the value I was going to be giving to people, and this was a very huge mistake. And now finally, the last mistake I made was not treating YouTube as a business. See, you don't joke with your business. You don't joke with your business because you know this is where your daily bread is coming from. If I had treated YouTube as a business, boy oh boy, I'm not going to come here to brag, but I'm knowledgeable. Like, we all have our strong suits. We all know something that another person does not know. Do you understand? There is always something unique about you that you know better than somebody else. So that is something that we need to take advantage of. You know this thing, come online, share, give value. Most of us are more concerned about the fame, concerned about the money, concerned about, oh, people seeing us on the internet. Be like, oh, I know you from here. That was the mindset I started YouTube with, but it was a very wrong mindset. I should have treated this thing as a business. I should have had like a business plan. How many videos do I want to be posting? What values do I want to give? Because if I don't sell something, I'm not going to make money. Had a plan, give myself targets, which is something that I'm going to be doing differently from now going on. That mistake really dealt with me. It really dealt with me, and with inconsistency. Life happened along the way. Obviously, even with big YouTubers right now, sometimes they take breaks of over a year or a year to like get themselves together. It's normal for all these things to happen, but I would have been able to build my channel well to the point that even if I don't post for 3 months, I can always come back and then my revenue is still running. I would have been making a whole lot of money here on YouTube right now, but it is what it is. These are the mistakes that I made when I started my YouTube channel, and I'm sharing this so that you will not make that mistake. And if you are a YouTuber and your channel is not growing, look at all of these things. You may be doing one of these things or all of them. You may be doing some things wrongly, and if you just want to start a YouTube channel, do not make these mistakes. Okay, so going on, I'm going to be sharing things that I've learned about YouTube, starting YouTube, going on YouTube, everything that I've learned so far. And these are things I'm actually going to be putting into work on my own personal channel. So if you would love content like this, do well to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and let me know if you're a struggling YouTuber or you want to start YouTube, what kind of content you will want to see. I'm just going to be sharing my journey, my experience as somebody who has been on YouTube for a while and is not progressing, so people would know that it's real. This is a real thing. This is not to say that people don't progress. There are so many people that are progressing on YouTube right now, doing so well for themselves, and you too can do it. I can do it, and I want to prove that to us. So in my next video, I'm going to be sharing the steps that I'm going to be taking going forward now to be able to grow my YouTube channel, and I'm also going to be sharing the things that I wish I knew before I started YouTube. So do well to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Okay, so yeah, bye.